Hello and welcome back to Crusader Kings 3. Welcome back to the Game of Thrones mod. We're continuing this Ironborn mercenary campaign. We find ourselves currently in Bravos. Well, literally just on the outskirts, just at Celegoro's shield. Now, we have been relatively successful actually here in Bravos, throwing ourselves at the mercy of the hospitality of some of the local lords. And we've been working hard for them. These grizzled barbarians that have turned up on their shores have been very useful to them. We've killed lots of hyenas, we've defended the people rescued, fair maidens, and even married one of them, Mistress Belager, who is currently carrying my child. However, the goal of this episode and the kind of short-term future, at least maybe the next few years, is to get gold. That is the bottom line. That is what we need to do. Why? Because I want to get our mercenary band to be insane. I want to get our armored horsemen maxed out. We've got 1 of 7 at the moment. That's 6 at 160 a pop, 150 a pop. So that's going to be expensive. It's going to be very expensive, but you know, we can do it. We've got, we shouldn't have to put any more gold into our camp. Not really. We've already got the jobs of heavy inf captain and heavy. Oh, maybe not. No, maybe not. We just need to do a heavy proving grounds. Yeah, we just need to actually get another heavy cavalry captain. Nightly Bard just that 240 is so expensive, but we need gold. That is the bottom line. We need gold. We need gold. If we will be doing travel, we'll have to do travels. We're happy to do other bits and bobs around. Hold fast. Yeah, we'll go there. We're not going to. We are not going to. Oh my goodness, where are you? Oh, we were traveling to. Is that Pentos? I believe that is Pentos. Let's customize a route on the way there. The Prince's Quarters, no less. Yeah, it is Pentos indeed. Fantastic. We're going back there. Traveling. We just need gold. We just need gold. That is the bottom line, so we can invest some money into our mercenary band. If we can get a good mercenary band, then we'll be fine. Now, danger. This is fine. The sail towards the Prince's Quarter. The fresh sea air is doing wonders for my health and well-being. However, we're not all so lucky. Notice how Tenaro has been deteriorating over the past few days. This is who we are. My captain, the silly. Can you treat him, Rurik? Come on. And he's cured. Rurik, the Ironborn Maester, doing good work. Transport. Contract a living gift. I'm brought before Princess Valoria herself. Oh, lovely. Princess. Oh, she's a ruler of Pentos. Wow. You've come at my acquaintance Magister Dorian's behest. No, on what bids? I can hardly hold on to hold fast. Slipping from its leash, the dog lunges on Princess Valoria, knocking her over and licking her face. What joy you give me. Thank you, traveller. Well, I've just finished a war signed after the... Oh, of course, they've been they're raiding Lys, and they've just been fighting Mir. So the triarchy is very, very divided right now, and it's not particularly looking good for them. Now, we should have a request and market interaction. Orbizio 53, baby. Yes, please. Yes, please. And Magister Dorian 56. Oh, gold, 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 wonderful gold. We can perform and play. Honestly, nothing is below me. I'm a veteran of many. We're gonna be late. That's fine. We don't mind that particularly. Of traveling around the world, we know what lack of money and provisions do. We were hungry sailing into the port of Bravos, so we will do anything for a bit of cash. Let's go get advanced tactics. That extra heavy cav toughness. Oh, we're able to get our stats absolutely stacked on these things. We're going to be cooking. Now, we have nearly enough gold. Let's maybe visit the city holding again, see if we can get any good contracts. If not, time crime up or something, anything. Justicar, scholarly, criminal contracts. Let's go for Justicar one, see what happens over there. Anything at the tavern, a story or two. We'll have a look at a story or two. Bit of exotic martial. Anyone up for recruitment? We can't afford 240 for a single person. That's so not worth it. But here we go. Rescue a fair subject and rescue a fair subject, baby. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. We've already gone to Mistress Iria, so let's go to Ori Basil, who've already just done a contract for. But gold is gold. I'm not going to turn my scheme phase 11 time. Let's go higher success chance. Let's do that. And my daughter and heir Maver. Let's go a good Ironborn name. Estred, indeed. Estred, indeed. Our ins and outs. As we trudge down the road, are building hopes into view. The battered sign outside the White Queen Inn. We can go. Honestly, I'm not bothered. We can gain 7 stress. I don't mind that. We don't mind that. Created by sickness. Oh no, Esther, don't cry. We are away from Ironborn. Oh no, melancholic. Oh no, we're away from Ironborn territory, the Iron Islands. These hot territory doesn't agree with us. Maybe the West is calling us back home. Iron Islands are actually independent somehow. I don't really know how they're independent, but the Iron Throne still has Bobby B sat on it. By the way, he's married to Lolis Stokeworth, as in, you know, in the show, the guy who ended my scheme. He just died. Amazing. Anyway, let's rescue a fair subject over here. The guy, Bron of the Blackwater, married Lolis Stokeworth. Tell you what, let's go, rather than success chance, let's go scheme face up. That does put it down to 71%. Okay, that could be a problem. We'll see. We shall see. We're able to get some good advantages. We might be okay. We'll know what to do for next time. But yeah. Oh, whoa. Another civil war. Lord Aegon of the Conqueror's band. Excuse me. Aegon of the House of Essos. What? Aegon, as in followers who you're Valorian Westerosi. I don't know who you are. Are you the guy from the book? Like that John Connington went with? I presume that's it. Anyone joining in? The Vale's defending. The Riverlands are attacking. The Westlands are attacking. The Reach are attacking. And Dawn are attacking. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, people. Don't panic. Don't panic. The Westerlands, the Reach. But the Vale and the North have stayed loyal, I believe. Oh no, I don't even know. It's a patchwork. No, the Vale, the Riverlands, and the Reach and Dawn on the Westlands are all at war with the Iron Throne, I believe. The Iron. Well. How the turntables. Dragon Rider, Prince Viserys has died. Was executed on the seal of Dontario of Bravos' orders. So now Blazoron is without a rider. Wow. And your home made is past. Fantastic. Let's get her swayed and have plenty more Ironborn children. I suppose they'll be Greenborn or whatever it is, where they're not actually born in the Islands. They're Greenborn, I think it is. But let's keep going. Well, we are at 20 advantages, so let's give it a go. We're maxed out. Cover every angle plus 91%. We do it. Success. Oh, there we go. We rescued the innocent. We have a long path ahead of us. We've already got one Bravosi wife. We do not need another. Thank you very much. We're going to part ways. And did we not get anything for that? Are you joking me? Okay, well, looks like we're performing in a play. Oh, no. Yeah, we'll travel there, whatever. Should be fine. Derelict ship. Yeah, let's investigate. Absolutely, and find nothing. Lol. Amazing. Again, success chance. Base 13%. Let's go phase length. Let's see if it could be similar to what we've just done. So the advantages, yeah, it's going pretty quick. Now, the war in the west. We're going to keep one eye on it. Unfortunately, we're not ready yet. We're not anywhere near ready yet. Going, whoa. Battles lost 106%. Looks like the Iron Throne is becoming Targaryen again. Succession in the Iron Throne, my lord. A letter marked the seal of House Targaryen has arrived from Dragonstone. King Aegon Targaryen. Blackfire. Aegon VI, the Conqueror Blackfire on the Iron Throne, is proclaimed as the new ruler. The age of 16 years of age. 65,000 men. Oh my goodness. What is happening quickly to Bobby B? He is Sir Robert the Usurper. He is just a grandson of Lord. He's just knocking about. Doesn't look like he must have escaped prison, possibly. But anyway, a faithful visitor. The campfire crackles, illuminating a figure entering our circle. He moves with vigor despite the lateness of the hour, hand wrapped around a walking stick. This man is a Bravosi Villardo the Strange Lord. Now, honestly, party's always nice, but I think let's get the Wanderer. A bit of experience there. Now, what does this mean for the Iron Throne? What does this mean overall? Well, he's just taken a high tower, Janna high tower, so it looks like they're getting aligned with the high tower, aligned with Claw Isle and the Hayfords. What does this mean for the underlings, those who did support the Baratheons? Looks like Eddard, the honest Stark, who's now married to, excuse me, Lady Lana Lannister. What happened to Catelyn Tully? She died in childbirth. Oh my goodness, everything is falling apart at the seams. now married to a Lannister. And by the way, the Lannisters, who are you? Damien, you are a Lannister. It's a big family, but you are, I do not know who you are. Not a very important Lannister, it seems. We've still got Jon Arryn, who is in prison. The Riverlands, of course, supported them. The Westlands also did very well out of the Tyrion. The Imp, of course, he's backing the winning side in this. He's married to a Lannette. Wow. Wow is all I can say to that. Absolutely insane. Absolute insanity over there. But we've now got 240 gold. We now can actually build something. Proving grounds at level 2. Let's get the heavy captain. Heavy cav captain with the increased heavy cav damage. Only 10%, 10%. Well, every buff on our heavy cav is going to be enough. Don't you worry about that. On Lord or Pleasant Hills, yes, whatever. On me it is expired. That's fine. We don't mind that. We do not mind that. We'll do this. Then we'll go to the town, and then we'll see if there are any good contracts for us. If not, then we may have to move possibly to Pentos, move south. Now, in terms of long-term things, what's happening with you? You're just gaining strength, yes. The corridors of power. The food at Master Midio of Drowntown's residence in Drowntown is excellent, of course. A far cry from the usual rough and ready fire I'm used to. I'm very glad you could answer my summons, Midio, so I'd like to see if there's anything we can do to help one another. Okay, after all, there are certain times when a man of my stature can't quite get us down in the muck, as certain gold requires. Honestly, the gold never goes amiss, Magister Midio. Honestly, I'll take the gold because we are all about gold. He's got a hook on me. The 7 gold, which isn't a huge amount of gold, to be honest, for a hook, but he's quite a weak guy. Surely we'll be fine. Surely we'll be fine. Haha, yeah, lol, haha, yeah, sure. Murder foe. Is that what he wants us to do? Possibly not. Hopefully not. No, that is a different guy. Cool, yeah, we're not going to be doing that. Thank you very much. And my wife has swayed my daughters. Oh my goodness, we've got twin daughters. Let's get Ironborn Maeva and Karis. Why not? Wow, we've got a lot of daughters. A lot of children. And, oh my goodness, reduced fertility. Yeah, this is not going great. We need a son. We need a son. We're Ironborn. We need sons. But wow. Could this Targaryen recertification, could that mean stability for the Iron Throne? Or are the others the friends of Bobby Baratheon? For example, Eddard, is he going to sit idly by and roll over for his new master? I do not think so. At the end, it was a Blackfire. I suppose the Blackfires almost hate the regular Targaryens as much as someone like Eddard Stark would do. And we haven't actually got any good heavy cav captains. Ooh, that's a bit of a shame. All that gold and for nothing. Possibly, we will see. We don't have the gold to spare on that. Let's do this scheme. Cover every angle. Success and chivalry pay. Cool. Okay, so we've got a thing on him. Can I make a request? No. Oh, we requested a favour recently. That's a shame. Oh no, I must not be travelling. We should just travel back and hit town. Any good contracts or else we're gone. We are gone. Martial duties. Okay, we'll take martial duties. Let's have a look. Hired muscle, Master Mirio. Have we already got a thing from you, Master Mirio? We have. Yeah, we've exhausted our options in this area. So tell you what, let's head to Pentos and let's do it properly this time. Let's go to the Palace of Prosperity. We're going to actually customize our route to go into the Bay of Pentos. Go to the Prince's Quarter. 1400 provisions, but we can do it. We can do it indeed. Goodbye, Bravos. We've exhausted our stay, it looks like. Let's head down here instead and see what we can do. Any other contracts that we can do? Follower gains nickname Sauron the Prey. I feel like that fits quite well. Envelopment, men at arms, counter efficiency. Yes, please. Although this tree, the Overseer tree for Landless, is very strong. But ambush travellers, we could, but hide muscle for Lady Miria. You got minus 99 opinion of me, but we need the gold. So let's do it. Let's do it. And we visited the Carl's Manse, of course. Like most free cities, Pentos customarily offers gifts to the Carl of visiting Calazars, and like the others have also grants them manses within the city. Wow, this holding gives you minus 2.5 tax. That's actually quite wow. Tell you what, let's go on the success chance for this. Goes up to 100%. Lovely. And make sure we get this. Let's hope that Pentos shall be as rewarding as Bravos. Let's see if we can get some things to eat. 40% with my snares, and we've got 800 provisions, baby. Lovely. Oh, well, that's good. Targaryens, I'm just keeping one eye. 73,000 men. Oh, that's a lot. They've got gold cloaks, they've got sea snakes, and still 17,000 special soldiers, allies, and the claw of the Celticars of Claw Isle, Hayford, and of Duskendale as well, of course. Duskendale. Wow, look at the moustache on him. Oh, let's have a quick look at his kills. What has he done? He executed Renly the Stallion. Baratheon, oh my goodness, what actually is the House of Baratheon right now? What's up? What has happened to Stannis? Stannis is, yeah, he's at court. His spouse is Lord Robin Court, a Stormlander, so they're taking refuge with the Loyalist Stormlander Lords. Ooh, exciting. Looks like there's been wars going down here. Plenty in common life in close quarters tends to magnify relationships, good and bad. Tenaro and Sauron, their common interest. Kind of friendship, and a friendship blooms indeed. Fantastic. We love that. Hunt criminals. We probably could do that from Magister Marencio. Seize the moment. Yep, there we go. We're getting there. Just to wait for it to get to the max, and we will be there now. End of a journey. Oh no, captain or peasant, high or low, it does not matter. In the end, we are all mortal. I was reminded of this as I woke up coughing in the early morning hours, a dull ache pounding my head and throat. Oh no. And a little bright, excellent work. Rourke's really doing well as a maester. He's not a particularly good one, stats wise, but he's never a dull moment with Estred Seaborn. Maester Rourke, you're doing quite well. He's now a 2-star maester. Good for him. Ruin, rambling. Scouting ahead of the camp, I come across a ramshackle collection of traders. They're gathered around dusty weapon or provisions to get dusty weapon and a small trinket. It'll do. To be honest, it's not worth it. Can't destroy it because I don't have an armor. We'll head and possibly sell it. Sell it at the market in the city. I think that's the plan. Oh, 92%. That actually is about. We'll wait for this phase to finish. See what that puts us at in terms of percentage wise. It's going to put it to 100. It does. There we go. We're guaranteed to seize the moment and a success. 62 gold to us, and she is our patron indeed. Let's grind. Let's go back home. Grind money. That is all we want to do. Provisions 400 or 250 gold. Yes, please. Yes, please. And that is going straight into 2 regiments of armored horsemen, baby. Oh, baby, we've got a hook on our mace, so literally can't really do much with it. Whatever. That's fine. That is absolutely fine. Let's hit the town quickly. A new town. Let's go to Pentos. There you go. The Palace of Prosperity, the main square. Look at this. Let's have a look at the castle. Yeah, why not? Training grounds, able bolts at the garrison, or perhaps these scruffy Pentoshi soldiers could be of use. Let's have a look. The tent camp at the edge of the Palace of Prosperity is filled to the brim with soldiers and combatants, big and small of various different cultures, but many Pentoshi. There are gathering groups, most of them scowling and looking around as if searching for a way out of their misery. I keep going until I find an imposing man just finished yelling at a couple of scared combatants. His eyes me suspiciously. Durso. Ooh, we could, because your level of fame, partially reinforced, or maybe we could do some bartering. Fully reinforced with 500 provisions. That is so good. What was it, local training grounds? Training lesson? No. Plenty of freedom? No. Okay, cool. Let's head back and maybe something else. Maybe let's sell some artifacts. Small beaker. We can do that. Never did me any good. Yeah. Money. Any Justicar, criminal, and learning? No. Okay, cool. Let's head back. And let's do some contracts. We've got a passage of arms and we've got hunt criminals. Ooh, let's maybe do a passage of arms. Let's do that one. As we keep on earning our way back to Westeros. That's the goal. Success chance. I think we do that. Performing a play again. That should be fine. Let's have a look. Ooh, my spot. Move your accursed tempt. Damn it, Walgrave. This is my spot. Tenaro. Cries, disrupting my evening walk. Walgrave seems to move, simply folding his arms across his chest. It can't be your spot if it's got my tent up on it. How can it? He snarks back. Oh, blimey. 21 and Walgrave, all signed with Walgrave because we want him to like us a little bit more because he doesn't like us too much. What's happening here? He's so strong and he's got so much gold. Only 61 income for the entirety of the Iron Throne. That's not even that much. That's not even much. But if he does drop dead, whoa. Oh, now because he's landed, we actually get to see his parents. His parents is Majesty Illyrio of the Mopatis family, which is from Pentos, and his mother is Sira Blackfire, died from a bad case of grayscale. Your grandparents, Dana Blackfire. We keep going back. Damon Blackfire of the Golden Company, slain of course by Meles the Monstrous. Wow, okay, so it's a Blackfire hiding out in Pentos, growing strong Estrid, no longer sickly, fantastic. Okay, well. Now, I don't know if this is canon. I don't think in the books or films this guy's knocking about. Maybe this is a bit of a fan thing. Maybe it's a percentage chance or something to spawn in. I don't know. I haven't played this mod really enough for that, or at least they've never been successful, I don't think. But the Blackfires are back. Wow. So in Targaryen, how many? There's 11 living Targaryens, including, wow, Magister of Essos Valerian. Wow, okay. Magister, the Fetid Grove in Lys. Okay, there's Targaryens in Lys. Wow. Okay, now this is really sets something up, because possibly my old self would be glad to be well again. Ooh, if there's Targaryens, that means there's possibly dragons are going to have a much better chance of it roaming around this game. Oh, that may be a lot more tricky to attack. Maybe we may not be able to look in Westeros, we have to look in Essos instead. We've got some passage of arms advantages now. We're building up our men at arms slowly but surely. Crimes of passion. Oh, what now? And everyone is having a duel to the death. I don't really want you to duel to the death. Put a halt to it. We put a halt to it. Fantastic. I do not have the companions to spare to be putting all of the people to be dueling each other to the death. Thank you very much. We're now on 100% with 5 advantages. Seize the moment. Passage of arms success. 53 gold. Thank you very much. A load of provisions. Thank you very much. The language barrier. Let me try and very successfully interpret the instructions. Lovely. We are back home. We are going to request with you personality and opinion. Why is he not giving me? Have I already used him for a favour? I don't think so. Lady Miria. No, why don't you want to do it? Minus 55. Request a favour receive. I don't understand this. I don't understand. Let's hunt some criminals though instead. This might be a small group that travels faster. Yeah, we're not going to bring a whole domicile. Keep our domicile in Pentos. Bring me her head. Ooh, Hedia the Stout got 23 advantage. I've only got 24. Let's ambush. Sound strategy wins 3 plus 2 victory points and instant success. I toss Hedia the Stout's severed head to Magister Merencio's agent. The red purple meat landing wetly beside them. Ugh. Masterful stroke managing to cull this bastard without taking significant losses, Captain. I'm not sure many could have conceived it, to remarks the Magister's servant, gingerly handing over our pay at the same time. The words are of little consequence, but the delicious weight of the fat purse and its cargo of silver to help make our little hunt thoroughly worthwhile. Oh baby, well there we go. Does that count as someone I killed? It does. Was slain in battle by me. That's kind of didn't exactly get them in battle, but we'll absolutely take it. We're on a 157 gold. Can I make a... No, I can't. Why not? Everyone hates me. Oh, this is annoying. Let's head anyway back to the city, the castle holding even. Thinking of something else. Town cry, anything for us. Swing at some diplomatic for some travelling. We can do some travelling. But first we're going to reinforce the men-at-arms. Again, we're now up to 4 of 7 men-at-arms now. Magister Senera. You want to pay me 84. Where is it? Do you want me to go to... Okay, the Cheesemonger's Manse. Fantastic. Must carry to Mir. Okay, we can go to Mir. That's not actually that far. We have to travel with our whole... we probably could, to be fair. I feel like the people here in Pentos don't like us as much. I think all my camp It will cost provisions. No, we're not going to go over land. Of course not, we're not going to go over land. We're going to go over sea. 2,380. We will actually run out. Well, we've committed to it now. We can't exactly say no. What about if we instead just go straight out of to here? There we go. 2276. There we go. That's all of our provisions. But we get there in good time and we escape this blasted place. There we go. Let's leave Pentos and go for Mir. There is plague, however. That's not good. That's not good. Cutting rations. My husband couldn't help but notice that we are about halfway through our provision. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. There we go. Transport contract. Escort emissary. I should head back to camp. And gold, baby. Gold. Mug wealthy citizenry. No, thank you. Settle a boundary dispute. No. But I want to get down south because there's a lot of independent realms. When there's a lot of independent realms, people are going to fight each other. And when they fight each other and make a request, will you give me gold? 250 gold. Oh, and camp's too far away. No, no. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. We should have just moved after. I suppose this is probably the roleplay friendly thing to do, though. However, so whatever. We should look at the castle. Let's have a quick look at the castle. The scruffy, Mirish soldiers. Ride with me. Fame level men arms be 40%, or because level devotion 40%. Ride with me. There we go. Some visit local training grounds. Join a camp. No, well, thank you. Able bodies. Anyone fancy around a dice? Nah. Okay. Let's see what contracts there are. And you've spawned contracts recently. Oh, supply stores. We probably should get some supplies. I can take it. Or your entire store. I successfully intimidate him. We are Ironborn. We pay the iron price. We take what we want now. There is an ambush travel. These are all criminal. I don't want criminal contracts. Thank you very much. Looks like we're just going to settle a boundary dispute instead. Oh, and there's plague. Of course, there's plague. We're just going to set sail, I think. Let's just go straight there and straight back overseas. That should be a lot easier. Yeah, no cost to that. Let's just go. And we know a thing or two about horses. Gain some provisions as well. Arbitration, a success, baby. Hook gained on you. Master. 118 gold. Oh, yes, please. Yes, please. Let's go for armored horsemen again. We're getting another one. We're getting another one, and we'll be able to refill men at arms for only 650. That is amazing. That is amazing. We're starting to get there now. Our men at arms regiments, we've got Reavers. I think that represents the Ironborn who've come with us right from the Ironlands. We've got some armored horsemen. I think that represents maybe some of the Westerosi knights that we've been able to get when we briefly went over to there. And now we're also picking up armored horsemen. We get recognised. We've seen. We've travelled and seen how valuable they can be, so we are training ourselves up to be. And now we've got armoured footmen, which I think should represent how good the other kind of like Pentoshi, Bravosi, Mirish people who want to join us. So aren't Reavers, aren't Ironborn, but they're still professional soldiers. So I think that represents that quite well. Are we able to, let me guess, abduct foe, criminal contract? Yeah, we're not a criminal. I want to be a fighter and try again on the 28th of the 8th moon. That's literally a day. There we go. Okay, we should be able to have a look now. Town crier, stewardship, Justicar, and learning. Let's find Justicar. Let's do that. See what there is. There we go. Rescue a fair subject. We can try that, I suppose. We have got a passage of arms, but there is plague. Is it in plague? It is in plague. We are not going there. Let's, in fact, we have to go to fair subject. It's still actually within the city of Mir, however you say it. At the end of the day, we've visited the Great Wheel of Mir and rescue a fair subject. Let's make haste. Scheme phase length. We've tried that before. We'll try that again. We zoom in. Is there any custom bits? Some custom bits. It looks so cool. This map is so in depth. The mod developers have done such a good job of it. Like, look at the detail. It's fantastic. But I think one thing we are kind of needing now is more companions, more followers, and we may have to go back to Westeros. We are not actually, we are not actually exiled because it's not the Baratheons anymore. But by the way, because eventually we get a we get Casus Belli's, we get an Empire 1 and a Kingdom 1. We could go for the entirety of Dawn, possibly, or something like that. We'll see where the roleplay takes us. Per conscription. Men at Arms recruitment cost minus 20%. Oh, we are so back. We are so back. Seize the moment 5%, but this means now 150. Oh my goodness, that's so good now. If we can get a good captain, heavy cav captain again, it's only going to be poor, which will give us 10%, which is so not worth it. But that's what I want, really. How do you know aptitude? Yeah, martial skill, prowess skill, and we don't really have many good fighters other than Walgrave, Kemet, of course, that are doing such good jobs for us. Are there any better caravan? Tanara the City Tote. If I give you how much line now you've got, not really better. We need good people now. We kind of need good companions. With a 16 advantages, we'll go for 20, and then we'll kick it off once again. We've got a decent, but don't tell anyone, we've got a decent little, ooh, Tidosh and Pentos are at war. Ooh, Pentos and, oh, okay. Okay. They're defending against Viris. Don't know who they're, and attacking in a Liberty War. But no one's really wanting our help at it seems at the moment. We'll execute the scheme with advantages, 91% success. Success, babe. We've got a long path ahead of us. Lots of gold. And hopefully hooks as well. Request interaction, and you don't like us. Oh, come on. 250 though. 250. 250. Oh, that's a shame. We can do a passage of arms, however, and hopefully by the time that happens, there's no more plague, is there? No, there isn't. Fantastic. We'll go and do that. Only 39. Whatever. It'll have to do for now. We need all the gold we can get. Take a couple of days. Yeah, let's go scheme phase again. We'll get 71. 20 advantages. That seems to be the faster way to do it, and we like that. A creeping suspicion. Something odd about my Captain Walgrave, but I cannot quite put my finger on it. Perhaps it's just my imagination running amok. Nevertheless, the ominous feeling is keeping me up at night. And what has happened? Obviously, we didn't fall. We have I've hidden in the shadows, gone to shady taverns, and turned every stone you have not found no condemning evidence. Better safe than sorry. He seems innocent. Oh, what is he up to? There's no way he is truly innocent, I'm sure. Seize a moment. 5 passage of arms. What's happening over here? Yeah, allied to Old Town. Oh, they've had a kid. Princess Larissa. Blackfire. Ooh, honestly, now that Targaryens are here, although you do have minus 81 opinion of me, it might be worth going back to Westeros. Honestly, it might be worth going to King's Landing, executors, and seeing if I can get some work for the Targaryens now that they're maybe wanting to solidify. But 95,000 soldiers, and it's still going up. They're going to be at 100k soon. Okay, maybe this isn't good for us. The Targaryen restoration. That's the word I was looking for. Maybe a bit too good. Really, aches and pains. Oh dear, we must soldier. Let's soldier on, and our body gets used to it. Yeah, we're happy to rough and tumble for a bit, I think. Improve ruler reputation. Oh, there we go. 20 advantages. Let's go. Can we do a passage of arms? Cover it from every angle and success. Boom. More gold. Thank you very much. Request interaction. Oh, why doesn't anyone want this? 19. Don't want to do it. Just opinion of me. But I did it. I don't understand. I did it for a contract. You will accept for a contract. Eager explorer contract. That's a bit stinky, to be honest. What about you? No, you won't do it for a contract. What about you? You won't do it for a contract either. Ah. Okay, well, firstly, let's get some supplies. My snares, I shall feed us all, and I am hurt. Amazing. That was, what, a 10% chance of that happening? Amazing. But again, Rurik coming in clutch. And by the way, if we did want to move our camp to there, 3,000 gold. Okay, yeah, we cannot quite afford that, at least yet. We have to stop off maybe in the Stormlands or something instead if we do want to go back to Westeros. But maybe not yet. Improve ruler reputation is all we can do for now. Unfortunately, it's all that we can do. I don't think we've got a very good Diplo. But success chance, we'll do success chance because we're maybe not the best, but I'll do anything for a bit of gold, you know. We're 5 of 7, we can actually go to 6 of 7. There we go. Armoured horsemen nearly up to 4, and we can refill them soon and get some more armoured horsemen. We're getting there. We're actually getting there with our guys. Just no one is wanting us to get involved. At least any of these guys at war? No, it's not seeming that way. Not even the underlings. How's things? Stannis is the king, the Lord Paramount of the Westerlands. He is, well, but the usurper is in Storm's End and with his brother. Okay. Okay, Dawn, how it's happening? Oh, in Dawn, what's happening? Quinton Martell is ruling, of course. Doran died of consumption. Ariane died of consumption. Yeah, okay. So that's pretty much shock horror at Dawn. Nothing ever happens. Willis, the wise rose. Tyrell is ruling, of course. Mace Tyrell died. Killed in a storm at sea. Oh my goodness, a few years ago. Marjorie Tyrell, 21. Loras Tyrell to a Roxton, and Marjorie is married to Myron Greyjoy. Wow, and she is carrying his kid as well. Okay, what's happening in the Iron Islands? Roderick the Worthy Greyjoy. Oh, looks like he's who judged is so a matter of debate, but all agree is truly a man of merit. Looks like the Greyjoys are doing well and allied to the Rose of the Reach. Wow, incredible. How are things looking elsewhere in the Seven Kingdoms? The Westerlands still under Tyrion the Imp. In the Riverlands, Edmure the Floundering Fish Tully. That's so funny. The Vale still under Jon Arryn. Still under Jon Arryn. And the North under Ned Stark, of course, who's allied to the great Jon Umber and Lord Arryn of the Vale. Oh, the Lannisters died in childbirth. Oh my goodness. His wives aren't doing too great. But his premier Lord Robb Stark is married to Arryn Umber, solidifying their hold of the North. Okay, well, I'm going to have to end this episode here. We're about at time, but it has been a good one. We've been very, very productive. Got a lot of men at arms, a lot of cost on armoured horsemen. I think it's time for us to return to Westeros at some point soon. Gold is one thing that we're struggling with, I will fully admit. And hopefully we don't get exiled like the Baratheons did to us. But now with the Blackfire restoration, we shall see what happens on the Iron Throne. Is it going to be a stable Targaryen / Blackfire rule? Or will the old loyalists, those who still remember the crimes of the Targaryen King Aerys, those like Eddard Stark, the Vale, and possibly even the Stormlands, especially under Stannis, the brother of Sir Robert the Usurper? We shall see. But I'm going to end this episode here. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.